And I want to thank the hundreds of people who came to our public hearings and met with us in our offices to make sure that their voices were heard consistently through this process. They are the voices of the 8.8 million people who couldn't make it to these hearings and who represent the faces of New Jersey. It was their input and their stories that helped us take steps towards making this a plan that represents the values of working and middle-class families in New Jersey. But ladies and gentlemen of New Jersey, when it comes down to it, this has been a very painful year. Democrats in this House know that. Democrats understand that. That is why I am appalled that time and time again, this governor has sided with the rich at the expense of the middle class and the poor that I have mentioned earlier. Time and time again, this governor has asked middle class and working families to do more and more with less and less. Time and time again, this governor has made decisions that force senior and disabled citizens to shoulder the burden of this difficult economy alone, while his privileged friends, for whom he singularly protects, from paying their fair share. We have heard from seniors and from their loved ones testifying before our committee who will be forced to sell off whatever meager assets they have left in order to provide for a spouse to live out their lives in a nursing home, all because the governor would rather protect 16,000 millionaires than them. We have heard from pregnant women who are afraid that they don't have access to prenatal care for their babies, all because one individual would rather protect multimillionaires than them. I have recently met with a mother in my office right outside this door who was stricken with aggressive breast cancer. She has one more treatment of chemotherapy and radiation this month, and in August she will be subjected to a double mastectomy. She is terrified that she will not be able to be given the life-saving surgery that she needs, and that her 2-year-old and 1-year-old little girls will lose their mom. All because the governor's budget would rather protect multimillionaires than her and her job in New Jersey. Is that the New Jersey that this governor stands for? Is that the New Jersey that we as elected officials stand for? Ladies and gentlemen, every single cut in this budget has a face. Every single cut in this budget has a story. If as a member of this committee or this House, if we are truly to do our job right, we should be able to close our eyes, picture their face, and know their story. The Democratic budget before you today offers fairness and relief, not just sound bites or YouTube moments. It emphasizes property tax relief because property taxes are like a cancer that malignantly spreads and seeps into the lives of virtually every resident of our state. It promotes job creation and economic development. It recognizes health care as a core value for all residents regardless of wealth. It protects vital services for our most vulnerable residents. It is a budget that will help New Jersey's working class residents when they need it most. A budget that will guide New Jersey through this recovery and back to prosperity. It is a budget proposed by Democrats with one goal in mind: helping our working class residents, our neighbors, our friends, our families. And this budget does not do what last year's Republican budget proudly did. It does not increase taxes on working class New Jerseyans and the services that they care about. Here's the bottom line. This budget proposal provides property tax relief for middle and working class families, senior citizens property tax relief, health care for women, adequate education funding in our cities, rural areas, and suburbs, access to medical care for our middle class and poor, job creation and economic development. And it is a budget plan that reflects the core values of New Jerseyans. It delivers help from the pain of last year to those who need it most. This is a budget that reflects the needs of everyday New Jerseyans, the ones hit hardest by the difficult economy and the governor's policy. This is a budget that delivers relief to New Jersey's families crying out for it. This is a budget that reflects our values. This is a budget that deserves our support. And while this is a Democratic budget, this is a budget that everyone who has the freedom of their own choice could support, because this is a budget that has restored funding to your schools. This is a budget that has restored funding to your hospitals. This is a budget that has restored funding to your nursing homes and your seniors, your municipalities and your children. This is a budget for all of New Jersey, a budget with no new taxes, and a budget that deserves the support of everyone in this room. Madam Speaker, thank you.